right, welcome to Morehead City, North Carolina, and the 67th annual Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament. This is a special edition of Big Rock TV. Thank you so much, our one fan right over there. I've got a hat or something for you later today, so hold on just 1 second. All right, so this is a special edition of Big Rock TV. We are celebrating Big Rock charitable work here, and particularly with the Carteret County Public School System and the, what are we calling this thing? Educational passages. You can see this little boat is a technological marvel there in front of us. I've got Cassie Stymist here with us from Educational Passages. Derek Rivers is here. He is a teacher in the Beaufort Middle School over in Beaufort, and they've got a story to tell about this boat. This is going to culminate hopefully around 5 o'clock with the Welder's Ark, a sport fishing boat captained by Dale Britt, who's going to make landfall right here at Big Rock Landing, pick this boat up, and take it offshore and deploy it tomorrow. Okay? And I hope that Cassie's going to tell us how to track it at some point in time. So Cassie, first of all, welcome to Morehead City. Welcome to Big Rock Landing. Thank you for all you do for children. Tell us about Educational Passages.
So Educational Passages, we're a small nonprofit from New England, but we help connect the world. We provide kits that are a blank boat and parts, and students like Derek's students do all the work to make it look like this. It's kind of like a message in a bottle, but with the GPS and sensors, we know how it's getting to where it's going and helping to learn more about our changing ocean.
And we can track this, right?
Everyone's going to be able to track it. Big Rock's first mini boat.
And how do we do that?
So educationalpassages.org/BigRock will have all more information, including a link to the boat page where you're going to be able to track that.
Okay. Say that again?
Oh, they might not be able to see the boat.
Okay, yeah, we're going to show the boat here in just a second. Don't worry about that. Henry, Derek, tell us a little about what it was like in the classroom.
It was phenomenal. The kids responded great. We mentioned putting a boat in the water and kind of going from the ground up, and the kids just enjoyed it from start to finish. We put it out, and we opened it up for anybody who wanted to be involved, and we had a great turnout. Every grade level also wrote some poems about Beaufort and our community and how much we enjoy living here, and that will also be in the cargo hold in case someone discovers our craft.
So it's tracked with GPS. Is there also satellite? I guess you got satellite in it, right?
Yes, sir. And we also have updated, so the camera will also show pictures, so we can also see the weather conditions. We have a temperature gauge attached as well, and an air reader. So what we have is a huge map that we're going to put in the cafeteria. And as it updates, so the students walk by it, they'll see every dot and update as it travels. We don't know yet where, but we'll see.
So how have the kids reacted to this? What's been the reaction of working on this high-tech project?
They knew a lot more than I did. So when it came to the technology part, everything I was reading off and kind of wondering how it all connects, they're just like, we could do this, no problem. The kids are phenomenal, and like I said, along the way, I really do believe I learned more about technology myself because of them.
So when it's deployed, when Dale Britt takes it offshore tomorrow, what happens then? How do the kids interact at that point?
At that point, we'll have a website set up with Educational Passage where we can check the conditions whenever, I believe, as we see fit and see where it's located and just keep track of it that way. And being 7th grade, I'd like to teach ocean currents and our environment around where we live so they can see how ocean currents and wind currents affect where travel goes.
A lot different than my 7th grade science class.
You're not kidding. I think this will be a great update for tomorrow and Saturday during Big Rock TV. We need to find this thing and track it.
Yeah, can we track it for the weather too? Can anybody
probably
see it or not?
I think they can, yeah. Log on and just click away. I would love if the whole community got involved and we kept up to date and see what it did.
Yeah, apparently we want to build another one. Is that right, Cassie?
We want to build a lot more.
Okay. How many of these are deployed around the world right now?
Ooh, I haven't counted lately. We're always having, launches and landings all over the world, so usually about a dozen, but it might be more than that. But maybe you all can go count for me.
Do you have any idea, like the farthest distance that one has traveled? Of course you do.
Of course I do. We just had one that went from Oregon to Palau.
Okay, in English, what does that mean?
Across the entire Pacific Ocean.
Yeah. So Do you ever pick it up? How is it retrieved at the end of its mission?
Well, I got a story for that. Why we're here is that the 23 Big Rock tournament, Shifting Gears crew picked one up. Came from South Carolina, built by third graders, and Terry Labonte put it on his Facebook page, and it just went.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's speaking of shifting gears, let's shift a little gears here. Cassie and Derek, I think if y'all can maybe get your students together, we're gonna talk to Erica Jones for just a second, and then maybe we'll come down and talk to some of the students about that. So let's play musical people here for just a second, and get Erica Jones to come in here. Y'all, Erica is the director of the Carteret Education Foundation, formerly known as the Carteret Public School Foundation, I think. We have a great relationship, the Big Rock does, with public schools, and Erica heads that. Erica, tell us about that relationship from your standpoint and the teachers and the children's standpoint.
Yes, thanks, Tommy. So the Carteret Education Foundation is so grateful to have a relationship with the Big Rock and the Big Rock Charities Committee and the Big Rock Foundation. I don't know if people truly understand the impact that Big Rock has on our community and how incredibly blessed we are to have a foundation here that just pours millions of dollars into our programs. And so as the director of the Carteret Education Foundation, the support that Big Rock gives our education is second to none. I think to date you've given back over $2 million back into our schools, and it is making an impact. We say that the Big Rock makes generational impact. You change things for our students, for our teachers. We were able to give away $100,000 in professional development grants thanks to our partnership. We've been able to put kids through college to be able to come back here and teach in our community. We're the biggest fans.
And that's one of your missions, right, is to get them back into Carteret County into teaching. I was talking to Bucky about that.
Absolutely. Homegrown talent. We want our kids to stay in Carteret County. We want them to be able to see a life here in Carteret County. We believe in it, and we want them to believe in it too.
Yeah, and Henry, I say it all the time. This is our home. I live here. I went to school in the Carteret public school system. I'm a product of West Carteret High School, proudly. And I think this is our home. This is our community. And anything we can do to help make our community better, that's kind of what we're after. So, and Erica does a lot with us to help make that possible. All right, let's. I tell you what, I'm going to cash in on a bet for Matt Hall right now. His daughter bet him some money that I would not call Matt Hall's name, and I don't know where he is, but you owe your dad some money, is all I can tell you. He texted me today, and I said, "Take your daughter's money." So he won. All right, nothing like a little fun. Let's get some of the students up here, and Cassie and Derek. Let's get y'all. We can take some pictures, and maybe we'll talk to some of the students about what this experience was like. All right, let's talk to the young lady who just lost the money. Come on, stand back up. Come on. And then we need to, maybe in just a few minutes, we'll walk the boat around if we can and let everybody see it. All right, tell me your name.
Kate Hall.
And you just lost a few bucks to your dad, Matt.
I did.
Okay, and it's all right. It's quite all right. It really is. I know he'll rub it in for a little while, but it's quite all right. Tell us about this experience in the classroom for you.
It was really fun. I got to learn.
Look at your adoring public, okay?
It was a lot of fun, and I got to learn a lot about all like the technology and stuff that goes into a boat. And
you probably got a little closer with some of your friends.
I did.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about teamwork.
Perfect. That is just right. I know your mom and dad will be proud. Have we got a future boat builder here, maybe? Is anybody inspired? All right. We'll have to tell Randy over at Jarrett Bay that we're not doing good trying to find him some new employees. Tell me who you are, what your name is, and how this went for you. What did you enjoy about it?
I am Giuseppe Dolan, and it was really fun to me. I learned quite a bit about like sensors, or not about the sensors, but like how to hook it up and what it will do.
And we're out of school here, and we're still working on this. Henry, who we got over here?
All right, come on out here so people can see you.
There you go.
You guys come over here. What is your name?
I'm Zoe.
What's the last name?
Buckner.
All right. Talk about what this was like working on this in the classroom.
It was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of teamwork was involved, and building it and putting it together was a lot of fun as well.
Do you like science as a general rule?
Yeah, kind of.
This is a great project.
How did this team get put together? How did this team get put together?
Tell us your name first.
I'm Leah Ponder.
So how did everybody get put together here? Did Mr. Derek put it
Everybody
together?
volunteered?
Derek, did you do
Derek?
that?
This was the volunteer group. They came on their own accord.
All right, talk about this had to be really cool and a little bit different than the average classroom curriculum, right?
Yeah, it was. It was really fun to design it and everything. And I think that the teamwork that happened in the classroom was a lot more than happens in actual schools.
You know, I don't know if people can see it. If you look at the very
I was going to
front-
say, Derek and Cassie, can we pick this up and kind of go show it? There you are. Yeah,
You can't see it, Tommy, but on the front it's got the lighthouses. Looks like all the North Carolina
awesome.
lighthouses.
Yeah,
on it. That's
let's
pretty
go.
cool.
I know somebody said they can't see it, so while we go pass that around, Erica, come on
Don't
up here.
drop
I know
it.
we've got a few other things to do too, don't we?
All right, guys.
Here, come on, stand right here. Let's talk about the one of the programs that we're probably most fond of, the Big Rock Teaching Fellows, and we've got some new recipients today. So tell us about the program first, and then we'll bring up our recipients.
Yes, so thank you. So the Carteret Education Foundation started a scholarship called the Big Rock Teaching Fellows Scholarship back in 2021 with a grant from the Big Rock Foundation. And the goal is to be able to have our homegrown teachers. We get our seniors that wish to pursue education as a career, and we scholarship them through the 2+2 model, which is 2 years at community college, 2 years at a four-year college to graduate and then come back and teach right here in Carteret County. So this is our second year presenting these scholarships here at the Big Rock Landing. We think it's extremely fitting to celebrate everything that Big Rock does in the community, as well as celebrate those that have chosen education as a profession.
Yeah, no, one thing we say all the time is, what better way to help a child than to help that child's teacher? And I think we've got some of the cream of the crop here maybe. Let's get them up here. Come on. Just remember, I know your grandparents, okay? Come on. Erica, tell us about these two fine-looking young people here.
So this is Ashlyn, Bernie, and Noble Short, and they are two of our recipients. Our third recipient, Ruth Cole, could not be here tonight. Both of these students are from East Carteret High School. Any East Carteret graduates here? No? There you go. We were blown away by both of these applicants, just their love of education and their vision for their futures. I mean, they can tell you a bit more about it, but we're super excited about them.
All right, let's hear it. Tell us your name again and tell us about this experience. Where are you going to go? Where do you hope to end up in college?
My name is Ashlyn Burney, and obviously I'm doing 2 years at CCC, and then I'm transferring to UNCW. Ultimately, I hope to come back here to be able to teach alongside the people that taught me, because they obviously took a big part in my education, and I'd like to educate the people around me and the people that the younger generation around here, just how the teachers did to me.
Wow. Henry?
All right, what's your name?
My name is Noble Short. I just graduated out of East Carter High School, and I am just very honored to have this scholarship, and this is just great. I love teaching. I think the most impactful way that you can impact any community is to teach the next generation how to function, how to do things that they didn't know how to do before, so they can go out into the world and make the world a better place.
Wow, that's you're very impressive.
Erica, I would say you chose well.
Where are you going to school?
I'm going to go to CCC for 2 years, and then either NC State or UNCW. We're still deciding.
Yeah, and that's the whole purpose of the program, is a couple of years here at the local community college and then on to a 4-year institution to finish up their degree. Well,
Oh, and Tommy, what I wanted to also say is that these recipients will be the second group that benefits from the Teachers Fund that we established last year in partnership. So we've also addressed the housing situation that our teachers are struggling with. So these folks, when they do graduate, they get 3 years of housing assistance as they settle into teaching as well. So thank you.
Yeah, and that was a separate grant from the Big Rock tournament to help pay for some of the initial housing costs for a new teacher. Erica, you chose well. Thank you so much. Let's see. What else we got? We got checks. Okay, we need to take some pictures. So why don't y'all come back out? Bucky Oliver, it's time for you to make your speech, make your appearance. Come on up here. We can't do this without Bucky.
I don't know about that.
Bucky, you're everywhere. What a great day, not only for the Big Rock, but for the public school system here.
Just think what it means in Carteret County to see this investment, Tommy. You know, a lot of us have, as we've been younger, have gotten the break. Think what this has done to these recipients. This is their break, and it'll catalyze them, it'll catalyze our school system, and it catalyzes our community. It don't get no better than this. Thank you.
I agree, Bucky. Thank you. And thank you for your efforts. Tom Kaz is here. Tom, thank you for being a volunteer and giving so selflessly to help everything with the Carteret County public school system. We've got a banner. We've got some pictures to take. So we're going to sign off now for this special edition of Big Rock TV. Those of you that are watching at home, we'll be back online for Day 4 of the 67th Annual Big Rock here momentarily. But we're going to wrap up this special session of Big Rock TV right now and take some pictures. We've got a few other things to do, I'm quite certain, as this presentation unfolds. So stay with us. We'll be right back here as Day 4 of the 67th Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament gets underway here at Big Rock Landing.